No! I'm recording. You is not about to come up in here and fuck up the set. Not again. Stay there. All I need you to do is stay there for an hour. We're gonna try to do this episode in an hour. Or two. Her face was red. And I'm talking, bitch. I don't want to show stomach. Red. Pussy juice residue from my mom's vagina. I don't want to taste that. I don't want to feel that. Y'all here on the motherfucking phone. Oh, so let's go. Mad fucking loud. Everybody know, leave me alone. Leave me alone. Leave me alone. Oh. And I said it just like that. I'm not a cop calling ass bitch, but I will call the cops. And they will raid y'all motherfucking apartments until I find the motherfucking bitch who got my motherfucking shit. Because guess what? I call the shots. He's keeping me happy and my pussy juice running with his big fat black caucus inside my vagina. He's a fag. I have so many questions. No bars. Hey bitches of the motherfucking world. I hope I'm not screaming. I'm sorry. Well, you already know. If y'all are listening, good luck for your ears. If you're watching, hey, how you doing? Welcome. First of all, before we get into anything, I need you to do me a favor to my viewers. Like, comment, share, subscribe, press a little ding-a-ling-a-ling so you know every time I bounce. And because you know you want to see this face. And if you listening, I just need you to do me a favor. Do just politely, just, you know, whether you're on Spotify, Apple Music, wherever you're listening to us to, just press the little share button and post it on your socials. Let the girls know that we are here and we're in full effect. We are here and we're in full effect. Girl, let me tell you something. All right, so, funny story. We're gonna laugh together. So, I'm just worried. I feel like I'm being a little too loud. Maybe I'm being a little too loud. Maybe it's just in my ear too loud. Oh, that is loud, girl. Hold on. It's not me. It's just the thing. Anyways, so girl, I have recorded 2 videos actually, which really got me mad because I did an emergency somewhat hot topics, but it was just solely about like the whole Diddy situation and deep diving into that and shit like that. And then I had the Dan Schneider, my reactions to Mr. Dan Schneider on Quiet on the Set or whatever, just a little bit. So I was just really mad because the visuals for the both of them, they wouldn't upload properly. And then so I'm like, wait, but what's going on? I've uploaded without a problem all this time, and now apparently for to be uploading you need like a certain editing app thing or whatever to like upload it there and then upload it straight to the YouTube or whatever, so it's higher quality, because it was coming out good, but it was coming out very blurry and very like pixelated. I'm like, bitch, I'm not this pixelized, so what's going on? So I was like, okay, whatever. If I'm being honest, I just think somehow the powers that be was hearing all the shit I was talking and all the exposure that was being exposed, and they was like, okay, well, we got to make sure that somehow this video don't get posted. I don't know, that's just me. It could be me, but I tried multiple times to post these goddamn videos, and yeah. However, we will be discussing them lightly today because they are on our hot topics, and I will be posting like a condensed videos of 2 in 1 with like a lot of the conspiracies that going on. So whether they want to stop me or not, bitch, you can't stop me. You can't stop me. So I'm gonna do that definitely. I am also gonna try this new thing. Now that obviously if you're listening, it's the full episode. But if you're watching, I'm gonna do this thing where I'm gonna try to I'm gonna post the whole episode, but I'm also going to make like a separate episode with the hot topics part only and the let's talk about it part, or like whatever parts separate, only because you might just want to tune in for that part. You might just want to tune in to just give y'all some options or whatever. So yeah, anyways, before I get into all these hot topics, girl, first of all, how y'all doing? How is y'all doing? How is y'all day? Happy Friday. I'm glad to I'll be talking to my girls. Because a lot's been motherfucking going on. Starting with, before we get into hot topics, I really gotta talk about myself real quick. Because I like to bring things to myself a lot, and I like to talk about me. Not gonna lie. But also because I'm a relatable person and I'm entertaining, so fuck y'all. Anyway, so right, bitch, April my debit card was supposed to expire, right? My debit card expired. They were sending me out a new one. I kept seeing this. They were saying send it through the Capital One app, but I'm like, girl, it's not. I still don't got it. It's about to be April. It's about to be April. And so then I find out that they had sent it to my grandfather's address in New York when I used to stay with him, whatever. That's when I had started my cars and all that stuff. So I had everything going to his apartment. Anyway, so for some reason they still haven't changed that address after I been on the phone with them multiple times changing that address. They still ain't changed it, but it's okay. I'm not. That's neither here nor there. So nobody was there to get the car or whatever, and then by the time that would have all been situated and figured out, it would have been like, I was just like, you know what, I'm gonna just call them and just expedite the car to come to me. So that's what I did. Called them, changed the address again. And tell them to expedite the car, whatever. So they expedited the car. Now I'm thinking, okay, well, Capital One is gonna send their Capital One card in a Capital One letter. That's a Capital One envelope. Nyla, don't start your shit. Don't start your shit. Fuck. Anyways, send out a Capital One envelope. Now they said, oh, we're gonna expedite it, so we have to send it to FedEx. But I didn't know this, because Tuesday passed by, nothing. Wednesday passed by, nothing. Because I checked the mail on Wednesday and Thursday, because I'm like, maybe it'll come early. Sometimes those things come early with us. So I checked the mail Wednesday and Thursday. Now, this is the gag. When I check on Thursday, I'm like, okay, still not here. There's something going on. I got shit to do. I have to be outside. I have errands and things I got to do. I need my card because at the time, I'm a dumbass bitch and that was my only debit card. Now, I've been applying, signing up for, okay, we're not going to do that either. We signing up for like 10 million different debit cards so I can have a whole bunch of different debit cards on deck because that shit really pissed me off. Like, I was not able to do nothing with my card or whatever. I would have to order everything, or Cash App or Zelle, not Cash App, what's the thing called? Venmo somebody the money or Zelle somebody the money so they could take it out from me or send me. It was just a whole lot, and I was just very irritated because I'm like, girl, you're fucking with me. So I said, we gotta get a new card. We gotta get multiple new cards. So anyways, so I had called Capital. I'm like, hey, the card's still not here, girl. What's going on? And they were like, oh, let me give you the tracking number because it says it arrived. I said, oh, really? Because it's not here. Did you get the right address? Then they sent me the tracking number. I checked the tracking number. FedEx took a picture of the, FedEx, they don't send little envelopes. They send like the envelopes in like the big envelope, the big square cardboard ones. So they send a picture of the FedEx envelope on top of the boxes in the living room, in the mail room or whatever. So I'm like, oh shit. Now me, also for being dumb, because I should just be right? But I also feel like this is how I feel. I don't like being around other people's stuff or being around other people's money or anything. Only reason, not because I've ever taken anything from anybody, but for the fact that I don't like when things happen to people, or I don't know where it's like, oh fuck, so all of a sudden, the day I give you your jacket, you lose your fucking wallet that was inside of it. All of a sudden. So now you accuse, shit like that happens. I've seen that happen to so many people, and I've seen that happen. Sometimes I'll pass somebody something, and then coincidentally, or what people like to do too is, people like to make something into what it's not, and people who don't really be fucking with you or whatever, they and shit be on them. They'll have their phone or they'll have whatever on them, and they just won't properly check. And they're like, "Where's my? Who has my?" And then they start pointing fingers and accusing. But then little to find out that it's all the way in the deep pocket, bitch, or all the way at the bottom of the purse. So that's why I don't like fucking around with other people's stuff or being around other people's things. Because also I don't like people. Well, I can't even say I don't like people around my stuff because I know who I let around my stuff. But even so, I'm still very cautious and very aware of what's going on. But anyway, so. In the mailroom, unless I know there's a package coming for me, I'm not looking at the packages as there. I'm not moving nothing, touching nothing. Because if someone comes in and it looks suspect, or if something goes missing, because this building, since we moved in, it's been infamous for motherfuckers stealing people's packages or whatever. Now, I ain't never touched my stuff until this time, but we get it there. So I'm just like, I'm not going to be, because then y'all know, I don't need nobody pointing fingers at me. I'm not a weird ass bitch like that. And I don't know, shit like that just made me feel so uncomfortable being around other people's stuff or whatever, or touching other people's things. So if I know that I'm not aware of a package that's coming to me that I made or whatever, I'm not going to, whatever. So I was like, okay, well, I didn't pay attention to that. Let me go check. Maybe it's downstairs. Hopefully. But I'm praying. But at this point, I'm like, okay, it's been there for 2 days. It's probably gone. I go downstairs. She's gone. Girl, I said, I know you fucking lying. I know you fucking lying. So I went to the security. I said, hey, Mrs. Security, how you doing? Now, This is not to say nothing crazy, because at the end of the day, I am a African American, West Indian, Dominican, Puerto Rican ascent. So I'm black like that. However, come out. We have the only security we have in our building. We've never had like any other race. We've only had African, like Nigerian, African, men's from or Ghanaian or whatever. I don't know where they from, but they African men, like straight off the boat security, and motherfucking Indian men. That's it. That's the I'm Middle Eastern, because I don't think they've been Indian, because Indian's like very like specific. So Middle Eastern men. And that's all we've had. And the Middle Eastern men are all the times that from my experiences, I can't speak on nobody else's experiences. From all the Middle Eastern security we done had, they do their job. They don't complain. Yeah, they may be on their phone sometimes or whatever. Well, except that one that was my husband, but we give him a pass because that's my husband. So, but anyways, him aside, all the other ones with sweethearts, always making sure everything's good. Opening the door for everybody that they know is like residents of the building. You don't even have to put in the door code. They see you coming, they open in the door. They should like all that stuff. Now with these Africans, men, they got attitude when you ask them to get up and they complain. They're like, you drive door code. They will sometimes won't even open, and they'll just stare at you trying to put the pin in the thing. And then when they see that it says retry or not working because the connection sometimes or whatever, then he'll let you in. They complain. They're always on their phone, and they are never there when they need to be there. Ever. They are like never there. I understand you got to do building sweeps and stuff, but every time I go downstairs, why is it y'all never here? Then I come back 3 hours later, y'all still not here. Come down, check them out, y'all not here. But then I come back, and then I go get dinner. And when I go get dinner, y'all not there. But when I come back, y'all here on the motherfucking phone. Oh, so let's go. Mad fucking loud. Or smoking your cigarette outside the building. Anyways, so the reason I was saying that was because these motherfuckers be so unhelpful, and they be so caught up in their phone, caught up to whatever the fuck they want to be caught up in, and they not paying attention to what's going on in their environments. Because how is it that I asked this man, I said, did you see anybody come, like, did you see when FedEx came? Did you know if FedEx took it back? Or like, did you see somebody take it with her? Oh, I haven't, I don't see FedEx. FedEx don't come. I haven't seen FedEx in weeks. You haven't seen FedEx in weeks? Bitch, they were just here yesterday at 10:35. Because that's what the fuck the picture says. 10:35. You haven't seen FedEx in weeks, and you're the only security that work up in here Monday through Friday, or the morning shifts, bitch, because I know these men shifts and I know the security at this point. And you gonna tell me you ain't seen no FedEx? Man, I was like, I'm not about to say and do this with this man. I was like, these men just don't be doing their job. Because there's no way. Like, my thing is, okay, in my opinion, I get it. A lot of people work these security jobs, and, it's like, well, it's a security job, all you really have to do is sit there and make sure that nobody's like killing nobody or doing nothing crazy like that. That's it. That's all you really got to do. Kick out who don't belong, or make sure that there's no weird shit going on or whatever. And that's it. Protect. That's what you're supposed to do. You're security, so you're supposed to make sure things are secure. However, if you're at the door, you should also be knowing and paying attention and aware of who is coming in and out of your building, whether it's residents, guests, deliveries, whatever the case may be. You should be aware. Now, I'm not saying you can be able to, you're going to pinpoint everybody you see, because I'm pretty sure you see a whole bunch of people a day coming in and out. But there's one entrance. I mean, there's multiple exits because there's emergency exits, but there's one entrance and one exit without the alarm. So everybody's going through that thing unless they're going through the garage when they drive in with their cars or whatever. So you are seeing people, and I get it. Like I said, you can't pinpoint anybody. However, if I ask for FedEx, it's very specific. That's not me saying, did you see Jack? You might not know who the fuck Jack is. And you probably seen 50 different men come up in here that look like this man today, so you can't pinpoint who the fuck Jack is. However, FedEx ain't coming here 50 times a day, and FedEx has a FedEx outfit. They FedEx trucks get put in front of the building. So you should be aware of what's going on. Anyways, so that pissed me off. So I was not about to say and go back and forth with him. I was not about to start losing my shit or getting impatient or going crazy. So I said, you know what, let's just go, let's do the adult thing. Go to the management office, see if maybe they got it down. So I go there. The lady saying, no, she don't got it. I said, uh-oh, here we go. Bitches is motherfucking stealing my shit now. I knew I was going to fall victim to this at some point. Oh, my God. So the girl, the building manager, she's like, I'll check the security footage for you or whatever car, and I'll let you know what's see. She came up, first of all, it was like coincidentally at the same time, this all plays into the story, so don't worry, I'm not falling off track. I'm trying to stay on track as much as I can, because I know I was gonna say y'all, but y'all don't be complaining. I be complaining that I be all over the place sometimes with these stories, so I'm gonna try to keep it without going everywhere. Anyways, so Miss Gorcom, coincidentally, I don't know what he's called, the assistant or whatever that works for her, comes around like 10-15 minutes later to our doors, giving us papers talking about mandatory motherfucking building meeting tomorrow, because there's been a lot of crazy shit happening in this building, between the fire alarms always motherfucking off and all this stuff going on, which is, it's just insane to me. It's just like, I don't understand. Like, so far my luck since moving to LA with my living situations have been very all over the place. Because the first apartment I moved into was the Bad Girls Club. I lived with a whole bunch of motherfucking psychos, meth heads, all that, fights, arguments, all that, house meetings, all that. Then we moved into the second house, and then, you know, great, but it's a revolving fucking door, people in and out. And yes, I was the OG in the house, so I basically ran things and everybody loved me and respected me or whatever. However, management was a motherfucking problem in that building. Down. Management down. Boots for motherfucking problem. Do you know how many times I had to threaten them people to call the motherfucking lawyers on them? And threaten them with lawsuits. With proof and evidence for them to stop fucking with me and do what they gotta do. Anyways, then I moved here. And for some reason, it's just a whole bunch of crazy people. I mean, there's a decent amount. I mean, obviously the building's huge, so there's a decent amount of people who are, you know, put together. They drive nice cars and they work their jobs and they doing what the fuck they gotta do. Like me, you know, we doing what we gotta do. But then you have a lot of these people who, I mean, because this building also is full of old people. So then you have a whole bunch of old people, so that we don't count them. That's like a third. That's like a third of the situation. So then obviously the third of us who are working, doing things, who are only in and out because we either working, getting food, or doing whatever productive shit outside, coming back and staying in our apartment. Anyways, so, and then you have the third, who are motherfucking just, like, what the fuck y'all got going on? We have electric stove. Why is the fire, alarm always motherfucking go off? Because I be smoking a blunt right underneath the fire alarm and that shit won't go off for nothing. Hotboxing. Mama doing my makeup in the mirror, like, with people standing next to me passing the blunts. And I've never caused the fire alarm to go up in here, bitch. I cook, I bake, all that, and nothing. But you hoes all of a sudden wanted to, so they had to call an emergency meeting because, like, last Saturday or something like that, get back from the club late night. I don't know if it was my birthday weekend or if it was the weekend of me performing or whatever, but get back from the club late night, tired. Girl, woke up in the gig, and I come up in here literally, like, not even 10 minutes after me getting in here. Like, I wasn't even able to eat my food. All I did was shower, clean my Gucci, and all I hear is beep, 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 the fire alarm. Now, typically, the fire alarm goes off frequently because, like I said, people just motherfucking don't know how to act for some reason. And, it wouldn't stop. Like, it was on for a good 20 minutes, and I said, Mama, I can't deal with this. I'm tipsy as fuck. It's 4 o'clock in the morning. I'm not about to sit here now. So I grabbed my dog because she just won't stop crying and barking the whole time either. So I'm like, okay, girl, let's go outside. We standing outside, bro, an hour and a half of this fire alarm going off uncontrollably. Because whoever the fuck caused the fire alarm to go off also caused leaks and the water to go off in that apartment, which caused the water in that whole floor, in the whole row of that numbers, or those numbers of apartments straight down, to all get wet. I don't know if it was like leaking the walls or if it was all the hoses going on. I don't know what the fuck exactly happened, but it was just, and then for somehow it just got into the system and fucked up the system, the alarm system, and that shit wouldn't go off. They had all types of fire departments and fire trucks and firemen here trying to turn that shit off, and it took the motherfucker. It was a whole lot of girl. Oh my god, I can't. Anyways, we're not gonna talk about that. But point is, they were calling for an emergency mandatory motherfucking building meeting, which I already knew. This building's huge. Not everybody's gonna show up. A handful of people gonna show up. Let's be honest. Like, a handful of people gonna show up. It's not gonna be. Like, people got lives, bitch. This is not a motherfucking a small building. This is not a motherfucking homeless shelter or something like that. That everybody, no shade, but or like something like that is like, or even an apartment with roommates that you're gonna be like, okay, we have a mandatory house meeting. Everybody show up right now. No, because even when you do that, bitches will still try to hide in their room like they don't hear you, and you gotta be very subliminal and shady out loud so them bitches can hear you and get the motherfucking point. They gotta stop fucking with you, because if not, you're gonna have to really get crazy, and you don't want to have to put your hands on a female. But at the same time, that bitch really smacked the phone out your hand last time you was in an altercation, and she has thrown you like multiple times. So you don't said that, and she tried to touch you and she played with you, next time you gonna be her ass. However, the point is, you show up because you are here to make a difference. Now, I'm not speaking off experience. That was just an example. No, but yeah, so they miraculously that happened. I said perfect. So then the lady had knocked on my door. The manager, she's like, hey, look at the video, whatever. She's like, we call who it is. I know who it is because you can't see the little woman's face on her in the video. You can only see her back, and you just know she's a big biked woman, So I said, okay, so I'm gonna wait till so you know. She said that she knocked on her door, she wouldn't give it to her, whatever. And then I asked her, I said, so give me her apartment, I'll go get it myself. She's like, I know what she said, girl. I already know where you from, because I'm from the same sides, girl, not the same part, but the same sides, because she's from Brooklyn, I'm from Bronx. She said, I already know what's tea. I'm not giving you this woman's stuff because you go over there and I don't want you getting nothing. And also that woman's white or whatever. I don't know what the fuck. Anyways. So I said, okay, you can get it back by the end of the night. I'll give it till tomorrow only because then at the meeting, I'm hoping that everybody will show, not everybody will show, but most people will show, and I'll be able to pinpoint the big biked women and say which one of y'all did it. Because I one thing about it is I re-bullshit down. So, okay. The next day, I'm on edge. I had matches to do outside. I was outside doing all my stuff. Got back like right before the meeting had started. I saw some woman in the elevator and she giving me compliments. I'm trying to read this bitch energy like, bitch, was it you? Because you big bike too. Hello. So when we get upstairs to this floor, girl, I get upstairs to the 6th floor. And they having the meeting's about to start. You know, I grab my little snacks. So because they have free snack, I said, girl, of course I'm gonna take me a little free snack. And then all they was offering to drink was soda. I said, baby, I'm sorry, but that's why I draw the line. She's a healthy queen. Where's the Ali Pop? Where's the water? Where's the coffee, the tea? Motherfucking soda. Y'all trying to give me diabetes? Bitch. Well, they had some good chips. I'm not gonna lie. I've had crunchy Cheetos in oof. I don't even know when, and like years, because I don't buy that type of stuff in my house because it goes bad, you know. And I don't really eat that junky stuff or whatever, and I don't like to have easy access to it either. So it's like, you know, whatever. When I have roommates and stuff, if they bought shit like that, I eat. But even then, I don't think nobody's eating Cheetos. And bitches was all fucking vegan and healthy. So anyways, girl, I got my little snack. I sit down. I'm over here feeling cute, cunty, couture, and then here come. Well, while I was walking in the room, but I'm flipping around. While I was walking, I just got distracted by a message. Anyways, while I was walking in the rooms, this woman's, right? She's like, oh my God, I love your nails. Oh my God, I love your hair. Oh my God, Instantly, I locked in her eyes and deep in her soul, and I could tell, damn, bitch, it's you. Mama, the way I wanted to snatch that wig off that woman's head, because my thing is, I am such a I get it's a big building, and a lot of people don't know me in this building because I don't be out in the community areas. I'll be walking around the building or trying to know people in the building. But when I see people, I say hi, they say hi, whatever, they compliment me, whatever the case is, we kiki. So people do still know me or whatever. But my thing is, for the most part, people know. Because my apartment's right by the elevator. So anybody who comes to this floor, passes this floor, knows what the fuck is tea. So people know when they see my motherfucking door, bitch, she not the bitch to fuck with. You know, she not the girls we want to fuck with. You know, like, she's very problematic. She says herself, all that stuff, she kick you by herself. We don't, you know, let's leave her alone. So the fact that you really tried to try me, and the fact that I already could tell was you off an instant when you said that motherfucking shit, I said, bitch, I want God. Ooh. But I said, let me not overreact, because, you know, even though my gut, my soul, my intuition is saying this woman has my stuff, let me sit down. Let this meeting go on, and then, you know, hopefully they'll bring it up during the conversation, or I'll bring it up, and if not, then I'll ask the manager after and find out, yo, what's tea, like, was Shorty here or whatever, or can you pinpoint what it is now, because now it's Friday, it's about to be the weekend, bitch, I gotta pay my motherfucking rent, and I gotta shit some motherfucking do. So, anyways, the meeting goes. As we going down the issues of the building, whatever, how to make it a better environment for everybody, so we can be more of a family. I'm like, bitch, I don't know you people. I don't like you people anyways. No shade. And so then, old girl start getting that she got up because they started arguing about, because allegedly bitches in this building got motherfucking chinchas and motherfucking roaches, bitch. And hang on. Sorry, give me a second. It's a business response, real quick business message. Because, you know, she's a business girl and she got shit going on for herself. So I gotta make sure, you know, I'm lying to you. I was trade. Nah, let me say. I'm joking. Anyways, okay, so like I was saying, so they started talking about going back and forth because she started talking about how she got roaches, bed bugs, all that stuff. I'm like, ew. Now I could get it because when we moved in the building, it was a brand new building. Like literally, this building. No shade to people who built this building, but the people who bought this building over the people who was making it, baby, you should have made sure that shit was properly done because not for nothing, but there's too many. I mean, now little by little, they fixing things, they're adding things and doing things. Like we got people like what 6 months, 8 months into living here finally. Or whatever. Now they just came the other day to measure the things for the balconies, like the screen doors. I'm like, bro, y'all should have done this shit before moving in instead of trying to rush to open a motherfucking building to make motherfucking business and money off of motherfucking people moving in and all this stuff. That shit to me is very inconsiderate. I don't know how people just be, as a bit from a business perspective, I would never. And if I am gonna do that, I'm gonna make sure everything's fixed before people come in or actively try to fix those things as urgently as possible. I don't know. But anyways, who am I? That bitch. Anyways, so what the fuck was I getting to? Oh, so I was like, okay, I can understand when we first moved into here, maybe having one or two. I mean, not, but I can understand because the building was still being built. Mama, bedbugs and roaches, bedbugs and roaches. So they going back and forth because the man talking about if you got roaches and bedbugs because you bringing bitches in with bedbugs and roaches, or you're just a dirty bitch. Like period. Like at the end of the day, like. I get it. Let's be honest. Especially out here in California. Even not even if it's roaches. But bugs, bitch. Because when I lived up in Hollywood with roommates, girl, when I tell you all types of weird bugs was getting in the house when bitches would leave the balcony door open. Weird flies, weird bugs. Shit I never seen before. So in California, especially with the weather, things like that, bugs and stuff can happen. But keep your shit clean. Don't keep your shit dirty, stinky, all that stuff to attract a massive amount or to the point that it's a problem, And from the inside teeth, from people I know that's been in her apartment to help her out with things or whatever, mama, they say she a dirty asshole. She got 10 cats. She got all that stuff or whatever. No, girl, she don't clean. She don't on drug. Anyways, I'm trying to get to just the story. I mean, the end of the story or whatever. So they get back and forth. She get irritated. She leave the room. And I'm still unsure if it's her or whatever, but there's still mad other big bike women and big bike people in the room, period. So I said, okay, some man was talking about accountability or whatever, like people need to be accountable for whatever. Once he finished, girl, I said, may I speak? May I have the floor? Look, my name is JayDaHbic from 301, and, I've been, I'm very unproblematic. Anybody who knows me as high and by, you never see me. However, since we're talking about accountability, someone here, or they just left, someone here took my important documents package or whatever. Everybody's like, oh, was it the white one? Oh, yeah, I saw it in the mail room earlier, whatever. I saw it. I'm like, okay, so everybody saw it, everybody, because for me, back in the Bronx, I never had nobody stealing my packages, but even if, when your package is in front of your door, your neighbor is and they know you're not there, or it's gonna take a while, or you've been seeing it there for hours, you hold it for your neighbor until they get back and give it to them, or you just give it to them if it's there for too long, because you never know. Bitches, what if I don't go into the mailroom ever? What if I never get mail? Bitch, what if I'm dead in my apartment? Why don't y'all come up and make sure a bitch is good, But anyways, I get it, because I'm the bitch not to be fucked with. I'm the everybody know, leave me alone. Leave me alone. Leave me alone. Oh. Anyways, so I'm like, okay, cute. Everybody, and then I'm just reading faces, reading eyes in the room or whatever. And I said, look, to be honest with y'all, I'm not about saying get back ghetto or get back and forth with y'all, whatever, do all this stuff. I know that it's been a problem since we moved in here. People stealing packages. Nobody has spoken about it. Nobody brings it up. Nobody complains about it. So since I gotta be Mr. Set It Off, I'll be Mr. Set It Off. But let me tell you something. Y'all have whoever it is, whoever knows who did it, whoever took my stuff, y'all have to the end of the day to bring it to my doorstep. Or I'm not a popo call, I'm not a police, I'm not a cop calling ass bitch. And I said it just like that. I'm not a cop calling ass bitch, but I will call the cops. And they will raid y'all motherfucker apartments until I find the motherfucking bitch who got my motherfucking shit. Now, lo and behold, obviously the management knew, so she would have told me by that point. The cops would have came over, make it easy. But I gotta scare everybody up in here, because, I gotta make sure bitches know. Don't fuck with me, because I'll beat your ass, but I'm not gonna beat your ass, because I'm an adult. I don't want to go to jail. A lot of y'all's white up in here. I don't want to go to jail. And a lot of y'all be like, but y'all old. So I don't want to go to jail for hitting an old person or a white person. And these nails is expensive. No. So anyways, I will call the cops. The fuck? So anyways, The meeting ended. Nobody spoke about it. I go to the manager. She's like, yeah, the bitch who left the room, that's the bitch who got your stuff. I said, oh, really? She said, I'm going to try to get it back again, whatever. I said, if you don't get it back, that's fine, babe. I'm going to handle that. So I found out what apartment she lived at. Knocked on her door later that night. She allegedly wasn't there. Right. So Saturday, I'm like, it's like now Saturday. And I'm like, okay, well, I'm going to knock on this woman's door early. And I'm going to write a letter too. Because if she don't open her door, she's allegedly not there. I'm going to leave her letters that she motherfucking don't play with me. So I went over there, very calm and collective, and I'm like, hey, I'm gonna cut to the chase. I know you have my card. I saw you in the surveillance video. Let's just make this easy. I want my card back. I don't have your stuff. I don't know what you're talking about. Audio. When I tell you this woman was so high, mama, her eyes were bloodshot red. Her face was red. And I'm talking, bitch, I don't want to show stomach. Red, that red. Mama, I said, mama, you up in here doing whatever drugs you doing, that's fine, baby, but get my motherfucking card. Get my card. She's like, and I told her, I'm like, look, I don't bother nobody. I don't like no drama or nothing, especially where I'm living. So just get my stuff. Let's make this easy. Just get my stuff and say, I'll go. I don't have it. I don't know what you're talking about. I don't bother nobody either. I said, well, that's not what I heard. That's when I started getting a little slick on my mouth. And she looked at me like, I said, yeah, that's not what I heard. So, you know what? I'm gonna cut to the. I'm not gonna say and go back and forth with you. I got shit to do. I got money to make, because clearly bitches don't got money to make, stealing other people's stuff. Up in here with 10 motherfucking cats. Apartment looking cluttered as fuck, bitch. I'm pretty sure I saw them roaches running in the background. I tried to stay 10 feet from the door. She told me come inside to come find the mail. I said, yeah. Back in the day when I was 15 and I was a hood girl, I would have my friend, her open the door, bop that bitch in the face, and when she hit her, I push her to the floor to her shirt. She falls down. And then I run up in her apartment, grab my shit, and then probably take something else because you want to take bitch stuff and leave. But because I'm not incriminating myself, because I don't think I've done that before. And if I have, I said I would do it. I didn't say I have. But anyways, so I said, you know what, I would sit and do that. But because I'm an adult, I'm not gonna do that. And not only that, but you're telling me to come in your house. One, you want drugs. You white. I don't know who's behind the door. Who else is in this apartment? If I come up in here, you lock that door. Y'all bitches y'all decide to kill me, hang me, shank me, bitch. No. Then again, you're white, so you can easily try to flip the whole story and say, oh, he came up in here trying to harass, or he came up in here trying to rob, or whatever the case. And three, bitch, you got roaches and all these critters and bevels and stuff. Bitch, I don't need to take something home with me, girl. Only thing I want to take home is my card. Not no motherfucking roach or bed bug, bitch. So, girl, I said, look, if I don't get my stuff by the end of the night, I don't care who it is. If you don't know, and I can see in her eyes she was bullshitting, even though she was trying to fake cry, all that stuff. I said, baby, I know you have my stuff. So if I don't have it by the end of the night, the cops will be here. They are going to raid everybody's apartments, starting with yours. And that's all. So if you don't want to problem, I want my stuff. Girl, 10 o'clock at night, scroll around. Something was telling me, girl, I was just about to blast music. Something told me, girl, keep your music low. Like, don't even blast the music again. Because I just kept feeling somebody, like, coming to my door or whatever. Ring up. Bitch, 2 minutes after that, I fucking feel the motherfucking door go, doom, doom. I said, bitch, I don't know why I have so much anxiety. It's just because I felt it, and I was, like, really high and paranoid at the time. It was like, I had just finished watching a horror movie. It was dark, and I'm like, oh my God, what if it's a killer? So I go to the peephole, and it's some meth head ass man standing there, clearly drugged up. And I'm just like, I'm like, I see he has an envelope, but I'm like, I don't know if I should open. Like, so I grabbed the knife, hide the knife behind the door, whatever, just in case, motherfuckers want to get crazy or whatever. Because, listen, one thing I'm not doing is playing with my life, and bitches could be hiding around the corner, bitches could have a gun, whatever. So I'm looking through the people, making sure I don't see no extra bodies, no reflections, no nothing. I didn't open until I saw him starting to scroll through TikTok or whatever. I said, oh, he ain't gonna hurt me. I opened the door, I said, hey. He said, the woman went out her way to find, this lady went out to find her, your card for you, here you go. I said, baby, she didn't go out her way to find nothing. You know goddamn well she had my stuff. He said, look, we don't want to pawn. I said, well, baby, I don't know if you was, he said, I just met her or whatever. I'm just trying to help her get in a better place. I said, bitch, y'all clearly both high, so what better place you trying to get to? Anyways. But I told him, I said, look, I don't know if you was involved in it or whatever, but all I'm saying is the next time my mail comes missing, I'm bringing partners to y'all doorstep. And whoever decides to lie or play games is not only going to get hands put on, but it's also going to get the cops knocking at that motherfucking door. So they're going to come up in here and find y'all meth head ass doing all these drugs and send your asses to jail for stealing people's stuff and doing drugs. Because I think meth is illegal. So bitch, send them to jail. I'll be a snitch. I'll be a snitch. Because y'all ain't going to be grabbing my stuff. No. Y'all ain't going to be taking my stuff because, baby, I'm not the one to play with. So, you know, he was obviously nice, trying to be, you know, the mediator or whatever. But then he started tweaking, talking about how, you know, he not scared of nobody or things like that. Not talking about me or whatever, but he was just like, you know, I ain't scared of no man. You know, I like people, but people like to play with me and think I'm gay. Or this. I said, he was just talking shit. I don't understand. How am I kick it, bitch? I don't know what he talking about. And then he started swinging and hitting the walls. Like, he's like, you didn't see that coming. You see, I'm really fast with my reflexes. I said, babe, hold on now. Hold on now, sir. Because if that hand come over here, baby, one, this door is already slanted. Like, I was trying to have my body. I started closing a little when he started swinging. I said, baby, if he even try to swing up in here, I'm going to let his hand get caught in the door. Bop, with the door. Bitch, break that man's arm. And then boop with the other hand on the floor. And if he try to get crazy, I got the knife in the other hand, baby. And then he tried to offer me meth. Bitch, this man pulled out a pill bottle, opened the pill bottle, and it's motherfucking meth. I said, so, get from my door. Get the fuck out. I gotta go. I was trying to close my door for so long because he was talking. It was only like 5 minutes he was talking, but it was 5 minutes too long. And I was just like, all you had to do was drop in my guard. And like, he asked me at the beginning if I do drugs. I said no. Then he asked me if I smoke. Clearly, you can smell the weed. I just finished smoking a blunt. I'm not gonna lie. So I said yes. And then you gonna say pull out a pill bottle. I'm thinking he got pills in the bottle. But then I'm noticing while he moving the bottle around, ain't no noise coming out. So when he showed me is what it is, I said, girl, I know that's not coca, big bitch, because I know what coca look like, bitch. That's crystal. Bitch, I saw that shit was, it almost blinded me as much as it was shining, girl. I said, well, hello. Clearly y'all scamming us, stealing people's stuff or whatever, maybe selling or something, because clearly you got some real good meth, girl, because that shit is crystallized. That shit almost blinded me. I was like, what the hell going on, girl? Oh, I don't know. But I said, sir, I said, get from my door. I said, I gotta go, sir. I said, sir, I gotta go. I said, thank you, no thank you. Bye. What the fuck? And this is not a joke. This is being serious. I know it sounds funny, but I'm being serious. You have this head, you have this arm, you got this like this arm. Like, is it like that? Or, like, what? And then if one is married, does the other one, like, what happens when she find a man? Or can she even find a man? Because if she's out on a date with another man, wouldn't she has to bring her sister? So that she's cheating on her husband, or would that be counted cheating if he's on a date? And then when they do both get married, do they both have sex with the men at the same time? And are the men considered cuckolding because they seen the other one fuck the other one? Or do they all fuck each other? I have so many questions. Hey y'all, it's me, JayDaHbic, but you already knew that, girl. Now, if you enjoy this episode and you're like, I want to listen to more Habits podcast, watch more, and you go to the thing and you're like, what? Now why the hell is that episode 8 or 15 and we're on episode 20 something? Well, that's because, baby, we took a little break from the visuals for a little bit. If you're a real fan, you knew that, but if you're new to the channel, welcome. We have a whole bunch of other videos and a whole bunch of fun times that you guys can come and tune into and watch there and kiki until we get more visuals up, more videos up. However, if you want to go listen to the Habits podcast, episodes 1 through 19 are streaming on Spotify, Anchor, episode 20, and the rest to come is streaming on all platforms, including Apple Podcasts. So, baby, come listen to us and come have a good kiki. We got new episodes every Wednesday of the podcast, and y'all gonna see a lot more of our face, baby, because you know she's a pretty girl. I mean, I'm in the editing room right now, so I look a little messy, but girl, she's a pretty girl. Period.